What's up, beautiful people? Welcome back to my channel. In case you are new here, my name is Charity Oshiberu and I am a professional and a full-time makeup artist based in the city of Lagos, Nigeria. I'm also a YouTuber. That's why you see my beautiful face on YouTube. So I bring you everything makeup tutorials, tricks, hack, whatever it is that will help you navigate your makeup journey both personally and professionally. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. Quickly, I moved in with the serum all over my face to, of course, hydrate my skin, you guys. So before I continue, this hair that you're seeing in this video, I made it from scratch, and I have the video on how I did that today, like on this day. I did it from scratch. It's in my previous video, so you can go check that out. Then I moved in real quick with this aqua grape primer from Miss Mythics. This primer is a must-have for anyone, whether it's a professional makeup or a personal makeup. You should please own this product. It will do you a lot of good. So this particular product helps lock in your product, help grip on your foundation to last a very long time. So yes, speaking of foundation, I moved in straight with the House of Tara foundation. These two shades that has been rocking my boat for a while now. So yes, I just went over my face. So one thing I like about these products, you see the way that it covered that my surface acne right there, very soft, very demure, I must say. So yes, I just went over all over my face to sort of tap it into my skin the way that I'm doing. So you want to ensure that you cover one area at a time, then you move on to the next one. Then for my forehead, a very tiny bit of foundation is what I put there. So most of the time I just use what is left off on my blender, beauty blender, to just tap on my forehead, because you do not need a lot of product on your forehead, to be very honest. So yes, so then I moved in. I know that some of you will say, don't wear foundation under your eyes. I do that. So moved in with my House of Tara dark foundation. This is in the shade TF316 to contour my face. You guys, we are trying to bring back dimensions on the face. So this is why contour is very essential. You should learn how to contour your face. This will kind of add all the definitions that your face needs. So my forehead, the way that I'm doing, so tiny bit of product. Actually, less is always more when you're using a good product, I promise you. So notice the way that I'm putting the contour. So yes, to know where to put your contour, you can put your face like this, the way that I'm doing. So you see this line here, no, that's not where you should put. Just put it a little bit above that line. Yes, the way that I'm doing. So yes, then I moved in with this Eye Magic lip palette. This palette has been saving my life for a while because I use it a lot for different things. So yes, mixed the pink and the red on the palette to achieve this deep pink that you guys can see on the screen right now. So I just use it to go over as a cream blush. Yes, you can use your product however you want to. Now I moved in with this concealer from the Beauty Cosmetics. I've forgotten the shade. I'm trying to then I moved in with this concealer. This is really close to my skin tone. As you can see, it's not so bright. So yes, that's the first concealer I'm using today. But just check out how I'm placing this foundation. Let's say foundation, this concealer just under my eyes, on my forehead. These are the areas that light will directly hit when people see you. So these are areas that you should highlight. It's not a must, but for me it's a must. So I would always highlight these areas of my face, my under my eyes. Then when I'm going in with the outer V of my eyes, I lift it up because you want to have a lifted look. So you just use this brush right here to lift the concealer up, so that when you are blending, it helps you to have a lifted look. So look at that. These are areas that the foundation must have taken dimensions from, so you have to bring it back with all of this product. Then the bridge of your nose, very important. So please let me know that you're learning to one or two things on my channel. Please, if you have not commented at this point, please do so. Let me know what you're learning, if you're going to be trying this out. Okay, so now I'm moving into blend. Blending is key when it comes to makeup. It's almost about blending, right? It's almost like makeup is all about blending, because the outcome of your makeup depends on your ability to blend properly. Now when you're blending, I would like to emphasize again, please, especially this concealer part, in fact any cream products at all, so light-handedly blend. Don't add too much pressure. If not, you're going to swipe out all the product and the result will not be so palatable, because you would have used your I had a snack break, guys. I was starving. Then I moved in with this brighter concealer to go over those areas again. Right, so me, I like me some really bright under eyes. I'm not even going to lie. So I blended all the areas excluding the bridge of my nose. I do not like that part too highlighted, so the first concealer that I use is just enough for me, so I don't go back to highlight bridge of my nose anymore. So then I moved in very soft handedly doing this part. This part is very, very important. If not, you will not see the beauty of whatever it is you're trying to create, because beauty blenders absorb more products than brush. And for me, I would always love a beauty blender, because the outcome for me is I prefer the outcome better off than brush. So yes, I'm sold to this technique. So but if brush is working for you, please use brush. But for me, beauty blender works all the many magic for me. So yes, soft handedly do this. See, at this point, me, I already know that this makeup it's going to give me everything. Then I moved in with this powder from Beach and by Ageless. These two really bright powders from this palette. That's because me, I love me some bright under eyes. Yes, the eyes, I make sure that is lifted, because you look at me and see that I am alive and well. So that is why I go with so much bright under eyes. And because your eyes are naturally always looking sleepy, you want to wake it up with some highlights. Yes, so yeah, I just went in to go over all the areas that I highlighted with the same highlight powder. One of the reasons why I would always recommend that you buy a palette is because there's a lot of shade on a palette, even if it's a personal journey. So if you have all of this shade, you can achieve all of this in one palette. Yes, it's the same palette that I'm using to go over my overall powder shade. You see, this palette comes handy, or any other palette that you think does. And then this palette is really affordable. I'm not even going to lie, you can always get it in any makeup store. That's so yeah, so I just went in with a smaller brush to set all my powders. At this point, don't worry, it might be looking like everything is without form and void, but see, trust the process. I'm doing with this Sasha setting powder. So one of the reasons why I use this powder a lot is because of the warm undertone that this powder has for me. So I use it to bring back the warmth, because to cancel out any white effect that the other powders must have created on it. See the way that it just canceled and then made it a bit warm and ooh, child. So yeah, I moved in to contour my face using a dark powder on that same palette. Yes, this one, to snatch my face. So like I would say, then this, oh lord, my baby, from House of Tara, this is a blush palette, a lot of shades to work with. You can play with this blush palette. So I've had this palette for a while. I don't know if House of Tara still has this palette anyway. Then I moved in with a brown powder to snatch my nose, to contour my nose. This part, if you don't know how to do it, is really optional. You can actually leave your nose the way that it is, but I can always teach you in a separate video how to contour your nose if it's something that you want me to. So I moved in real quick to go ahead to do my eyebrows. Then I sharpened my pencil. This pencil, I'm using it from Davis, so I had to zoom this up close so that you see the way that I'm going, because this is a step-by-step video. So I just moved in with my natural brows. So brows are different. Please do not just trace your brows the natural way that it is created by God. Trace it, and just to like fill in the places where you have sparse hair, and just go ahead to fill it with pencil, just the way that I'm doing. So All right. So at this point, I'm just going to move in straight with my concealer, the same concealer that I used, the first concealer that I used, which is the Beauty concealer, to highlight my brows. So I do not like my brows to have like a white cast, so I like to use concealers that are very close to my skin tone, or foundation that are close to my something like that. So yes, that's why I'm using this concealer here, and it gave me exactly what I wanted, something really soft. And yes, today is a good brow day. Look at how snatched that brow is right there. So I extended the foundation, the concealer to my lid so that it can help prep for my eyeshadow application. So now I moved on real quick with my eyeshadow. So I picked up a brown powder from the palette that I used earlier all over my face, the dark browns that are there, to kind of create like a transition, something like that on my eyebrows. And I moved in, let's say eyebrows, I moved in with my House of Tara palette, that same blush palette that I used before, to get the soft pink on that palette. So yes, this pink is really really soft. It gives you that, it does not give you the harsh pink, so it gives you like a really soft chic kind of look. So yes, I used it over my lid because we are going for a soft glam, remember. So I do not want anything dramatic, but this pink has come to stay. It has a really warm pink, and this is one of my go-to palettes when I want a warm finish, something that is soft. That palette, that particular blush palette, I don't know if House of Tara still retails this blush palette. Another snack break. All right, so I moved in real quick with my gel liner from Tehila. Yes, so I use it to go over my eyeshadow, okay, just on top of my lash line. So yes, something really small. You don't want a dramatic eyeliner, just small around there. You don't want something that is too bold, because I mean it's a soft glam, so you want to look rich and beautiful, right? So just a little bit of it, and then you are good to go. Then I moved in real quick with my lip. So this lip palette, the one that I used to achieve that cream blush earlier, is what I'm going back to achieve a very soft lip combination. Okay, so at this point I noticed that the combination that I'm using here is quite pinky, so I didn't want a pink eyes, pink eyeshadow and all that pink. No, no, no. So I decided that, you know what, I'm going to brighten this so that it looks, nah, this is not what I want, but this is a base for where I'm going actually. So I moved in with the brown on this palette to line my lip. So you can actually line your lip first before you go in, but me, sometimes I just go in with the actual color, then line my lip later. So but if the other way is working for you, so please do what works for you. And so this one works for me, the other one too works for me. So yes, so I just lined it a little bit of the brown, yeah. So then at this point I moved to brighten the pink under my lip. I want it to be a very natural nude, something of the beige community, something like that. I didn't want a pink, something more like that. So I just moved in real quick to, just do my thing, you guys. So yes, at this point I was very satisfied. See the way I'm cutting eyes for you people. So I was really really feeling myself. Yep. Yeah, 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 look at me. All right, guys, like I said, this hair I made it by myself. Go to the previous video and watch it. Then I actually, like, lined my eyes. I like this to be almost close to the last part because I need it to be fresh. Personal opinion anyways. So I like it to be very fresh. So that's why I like to do this almost the last part of it. Okay, then lined the other eyes. Please, if at this point you have not liked this my video, please do like it so that the algorithm can push this video to the rest of the world. And of course, drop me a comment. Drop me a comment and please subscribe if you have not. We are growing community here and I am teaching real good, ain't I? Then I went and popped some lashes. Ooh, child, this girl beautiful. So I went in with this Hagai and Esther highlighter palette to add shine and glow to my cheekbone here as I'm doing so. So yes, this video is coming to a wrap up. See the way that I'm admiring myself. Like, can your girl ever look at me? So I just went with a soft touch, the way that I'm doing like this. Of course, paired myself with a good earring. Yes. I just know that this day was gonna be good. So I wore this earring and it was a one take kind of thing. Like, I didn't have to like choose between this or any other earring because this was just the perfect for this hairstyle, this makeup, everything is given. Try look at me now, clean. This is the kind of makeup that I love to do. And yes, I went in to pop some gloss on the lipstick. I am a gloss girly. I love everything gloss. So yeah, this is the regular clear gloss from Absolute. It's something you can get for less than 500 naira or so. So the is a clear gloss, so I just use it all over um my lipstick the way that I'm doing, so just a little bit of it just to kind of add shine. And there's something about gloss, you guys, I would introduce you to. Please embrace gloss today. Look at that. Look at me glowing from inside out. Like, are you going to be trying this look? Are you going to be trying at least one thing in this look, and what will that thing be? Let me know down in the comment. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so. Please drop me a comment, like this video, let the whole world see it, because I'm going to be bringing you tutorials from time to time. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me. Look at that. This is a pink eyeshadow, yeah, but it's everything soft. So yes, I just went to check that my hair, and I realized that this part was sort of flipping. I didn't put a lot of gel because I don't plan to carry this hair for long. So I just melted it down again with my gel, and whew, child, look at me now. Look at me now. Let me know down in the comment what you love so much about this look. Now it's time for you to tilt your phone a little bit so that you can enjoy every bit of what I am showing you. Okay guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. For now, I just want to say, do stay fabulous and stay beautiful as always. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.